You know, I'm becoming to have a bit of a disdain for middle class people. And I know to generalise the whole group of people is moronic. And to a certain point, I am being moronic, and I'd agree to that. But from what I could see, the likes of the BBC and Channel 4 and Channel 5, the media in general, are run by typically the middle class. The middle class in general look down on people like myself and a good majority of this country, because we're not middle class, we're not upper class. They've got this pompous thing about them, you know, that they think that they're superior to us. Because they go to private educational school, Oxford, Cambridge, they drive the Jag, they drive the Range Rover, they go to the Caribbean and they go on business deals in China, in Korea, in America, in Australia. They're able to travel the world now. Yeah, absolutely. Mummy and Daddy do that all the time. And they get all the money, which is great because it pays for my education, it pays for my digs, it pays for my food, it pays for my gap year, it pays for all these lovely, fantastic things it does. However, people like me, no, you can't do that. You can't go on a plane and go on a holiday. The one holiday that you have a year, you can't do it because these little fucking middle-class twats want to act virtue signaling. Want to believe that somehow, because they are virtue signaling in the next 10 years, they're going to save the planet. Not talking about, say, 1989, when the UN put out the same alert to say in 10, 15 years that the same shit was going to happen, and none of that shit's fucking happened. Because the ice caps are still there. We haven't been flooded. The polar bears are still there. The world is still as it is. The world in general just goes through cycles, and we're going through a cool cycle, believe it or not, and not a warm cycle. Look, I'm no scientist, and I could even go into everything that's happening in our planet today. But I know bullshit when I see bullshit, and I know that I've heard bullshit in the past, and I'm seeing bullshit now. But for these little twats to virtue signal, to believe that they've got a right to block motorways, to have a right to try and stop myself and my family to be able to go on the one holiday of the year that we've saved for all year round, that fucks me